Oh, is that upside down?
We are upside down, yeah.
What is going on here? Well, now if I flip this upside down, is it going to...
I think the video's just inverted.
Okay, there. Now I got to slide it way over here to get away from that thing there. Okay. That was weird.
Yeah.
Never had that before, but...
No. And it did look like it just switched or like flipped the camera while you were playing around with it.
I wonder if I flipped it again, if it would
go back. I don't know. I think you've always had the camera that way.
I have, because I usually have it on the top.
Yeah.
So it's like up here instead of on the bottom. But
I think when you're moving around, it did flip back and forth. So you could try it again.
Try it again. I don't know if it'll make a big difference now.
Well, our one fan will see the.
What is going on? This is weird. Well, whatever, we'll go with this. I don't think this is going to hurt us much.
No.
Just like I said, slide over here, get the thing out of the way. I could move my energy drink and welcome all to the 5 people on a Tuesday night in Moorhead. In the, what is this, the Sanford Arena?
Yep, the Sanford side.
At the Cullen Sports. There's no bleachers, as you can see, so we're going to do our best getting the vantage point we can from where we are right now, right up against the glass. And if you're going to tune in this weekend, get used to it, because this is the rink we're in for, counting this game, the next 4 games. So, and then the championship rounds or the tournament rounds on Sunday are in the other rinks in this arena. So we'll see if we stay in this spot, or if we, maybe for a different game, try an end line or something. Well, I don't know. I think it turned like, I guess I didn't really pay much attention to you where you guys were at. It looked fine when you were broadcasting Fergus right up against the glass.
Yeah, it was a pretty quick, when they went through center ice, it was pretty quick to go by.
Oh, so. For sure, it is. And that's the same thing with on the end line. Then you're zooming in, zooming out, and that's just a top-notch camera work also.
Oh, yeah.
So the ladies are taking on the Moorhead B team tonight for the last and final game of the district play in the regular season to try to wrap up a district undefeated, I probably just jinxed them, season. I think they locked up the number 1 seed already, I'd imagine.
Yep, Moorhead is fighting for the 2 seed right now.
So Moorhead has got a lot to play for, and we have something to play for too, to go undefeated in district play in the regular season.
Yep.
Should be a good game.
Yeah, I think they're half a game behind Fergus Falls right now. So this game rides a lot on this game for them.
So they were happy to see us beating Fergus 2 times in a row this weekend, then I'm guessing.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
See the rest of the Brainerd crew has showed up for the ones that made it up here. Tuesday night, like I said, off night. We're not used to it. It's almost like varsity time, 7 o'clock on a Tuesday night. So I'll have to get used to this time stamped or time slot here in a few years anyways, I guess. So that's some people at work like, my gosh, you got to drive all the way to Moorhead at 7. I was like, oh, well, I guess varsity games, they do the same thing on weeknights. And so it's closer in Virginia. Drive up there for one game on a Sunday afternoon. I think I'd rather have a Tuesday evening in Moorhead. So
yeah. Surprising the traffic wasn't too bad. The drive wasn't too bad. It wasn't icy or anything.
Yeah, good roads. Hopefully it holds up when we head back this direction in a day and a half.
No.
And our first game is Friday. I guess I don't even know the time. I could look that up at intermission.
Friday, was it 4:30?
4:30 on Friday?
I think so.
That late? Well, we got 2 games. There's a morning game and a...
maybe I looked at the wrong.
Or no, I suppose it would be, yeah, because there's our 1 game Friday and 2 games on Saturday.
Yep.
That's right. Yeah, you're probably right. So it looks like starting out the game here at center. Looks like it's going to be dump rope. Hogstead with Lila Wheels Welch on the wings. A little harder for me to see from down here on the numbers, but the law offices of Johnson and Turl. Like I said, up close and personal here now. I'll try to stick with it on the camera. Face-off was won by Moorhead, but taken away by Hogstead. Hogstead dishes it up, taken away by Moorhead. Moorhead skating around in the zone, or neutral zone. Now skating it down into Brainerd's zone. Skating far side, poked off by Johnson. Fighting for it was Welch to dump rope. Dump rope skating in, passes it to Hogstead. Hogstead getting it poke checked away over on the near side corner. Banged over behind the referee on the near side. Turl waiting at the blue line. Shot deflected over to the far side, trying to get a stick on it. Was Johnson or Wheels Welch couldn't quite do it as it was bouncing around, hopping around. And we got a penalty coming already? Tripping? Tripped Aaliyah, one of the...
Yeah, I think
Devin just said that Aaliyah got tripped.
Yeah, number 3.
Okay. So
yeah, it looks like, looking up the game, 11:30 a.m. on a Friday. January 30th is our first game against Rochester.
11 a.m. Brittany just said 1 and 5.
Never mind. That's wrong. That's a band.
Say Rochester.
I'm like,
no, she says 1 and 5 on Friday, so
we'll go with that.
We'll get to sleep in a little bit. It's coming up Thursday night for the VFW dinner. Sleep in and touch. So face-off was won there by Brainerd. Back to Tome. Power play unit at LeBlanc now on the near side. Fires a shot, deflected, kind of stopped by Westfall. Back behind the net is Westfall giving chase. Stopping over on the far side was Oim. No, that's Rademacher. They look different from ringside here. I'm used to
numbers at least, blend in.
Yeah, at least they look taller too. I'm used to standing up on something at least, but skating across far side was Moorhead. Firing a shot, deflected, taken away by LeBlanc. LeBlanc skating far side boards now, pushing it up the far side boards. Skating through traffic, has Westfall on her left-hand side, pushes it up to herself on the far side. Stops in the far side corner, sends it up to the blue line. We're fanned on by Rademacher. Tome picks it up back in neutral, waiting for the zone to clear, and does. Tome enters the zone, fires in a shot, save, rebound, but nobody out front as that was a long-range bomb. 1 minute left in the penalty for Brainerd Little Falls, or the power play. Pass up towards Har. Har tipped it off her stick. Zone cleared again. Now back to Johnson. Johnson passes up behind Hogstead, trying to get up towards Har now in the near side corner. All the way over to the far side. Dump rope giving chase. Iced a girl with the spray, I guess is what they call it in this, with her skates. Centering pass by Har over to the far side. Backhanded shot by Hogstead. Dump rope picks it up right out in front of the net. 29 seconds left in the power play. Dump rope dishes it back down to Hogstead. Hogstead behind the referee. Shot, save, another shot. Save, goalie.
Looked like she even got it out the face mask on that one.
In the face. I couldn't see it. He was behind the referee.
Yeah, three shots there. The same goalie stood tall. And keep the pressure up there and see if we can get one in past 21 seconds left in the power play.
Do some cycling the puck here. That's when they play good, is when they're passing good. Face-off was taken by Moorhead, but now taken away by Hogstead. Hogstead looking for a centering pass out front to Har. Har caught it in traffic, couldn't quite get a stick on it. Going the other direction now. Har passes it back to Dump Rope. Dump Rope over to Hogstead. Hogstead fires in a shot. 5-hole rebound. Shot. Goal!
Looked like Dump Rope pushed it in at the end, and good rebound just sitting there. Goalie didn't get to cover it up.
Nice job putting the pressure on ladies by Hogstead and Dump Rope.
3 seconds left in the penalty, or the power play, so.
Another special teams goal. They're coming around on the special teams here in the last few games, where they've had a lot of penalties against us versus Fergus, so try to keep those down in the upcoming games, hopefully. What do we have, like 6 or 7 penalties, but we killed most of them off, so good job by the ladies cycling the puck. Now coming the other direction, though, taken away by Rademacher. That girl skating through traffic. Rademacher dishes it up to neutral. Pass cross ice, intercepted by Oim. Oim bangs it over to the near side. And all off the skates of Rademacher, was passed kind of behind her. Now trying to be kept in by Tome. Tome dove down for it, but passed back to LeBlanc. LeBlanc up to Rademacher. Rademacher's got a little bit of room, fires in a shot. Paddle saved by the goalie, pushed off to the near side. Fighting for control of it down in the near side corner. Back to LeBlanc at the blue line. LeBlanc cross ice over to Tome. Tome loads up, fires in a shot. Pad save. Kicked off rebound attempt. Wasn't there for Brainerd Little Falls. Moorhead takes control of the puck. Skating up near side. Beal trying to get a stick on it. Moorhead takes it now as they're skating up near side. Pass center mass. Shot. Save. I lost sight of it for a second there. I feel short over here. I feel like they're a couple inches taller on the ice anyways, but with the skates there.
It does look a little higher than we are standing.
Yeah, can't see over these tall people. The skaters. Not you, Eric. You're just fine. I don't see you, not even close to seeing you, but we would like to see you on camera, so in between the periods, I'm going to have you put on the headset and do it between the boards. Har skating it down near side, sent all the way back down. That's going to be an icing. So defense or offensive zone faceoff coming. 13:20 left in the first period. A lot of game left in the words of Ben Nelson. 1-0 Brainerd Little Falls. See if we can get some offensive pressure going here again with Horton, Har on the dot. Westfall out there, Johnson and Turl. Defensive pair. Face-off won by Moorhead. Back behind the net goes Moorhead. Stops, reverses pass. Westfall giving good defensive pressure, pinning that girl up against the boards. Har getting in there to fight for it too. Har comes out of the scrum with it. Skating over far side, passes out. Oh, tipped away from Turl. Back to Turl now. Turl just tries to fire one down, but taken away by Moorhead. Har flies in there and says, I'll take that back. Sent back now to Johnson. Johnson launches it down on net. Pushed away by the goalie over to the far side. Westfall and Har giving chase up the far side through the stick of Johnson, but she'll be the first one there. Stops, reverses pass, looking past cross ice towards Har. Har tips it over to Horton. Horton sends one on net too, covered up by the goalie. So some long range on track shots there.
Goalie's not liking the attention over there, so she covers it up with nobody around.
Probably a good call. I wish Delaney would cover it up more too, instead of bouncing some of these out.
Oh. Less second chances.
Yes. As a goalie dad, I do not like rebound attempts. Face-off, long rebound, face-off sent over to Tome. Tome sends it across ice to Hogstead. Hogstead pushes it across ice, trying to get it over to Dump Rope. Dump Rope dangling out, kind of got it poke checked away. Wheels Welch over there, but taken away by the Spuds. Moorhead skating up far side now, banging off the boards. Tome doing a nice box-out maneuver and takes the puck away, sends it to Dump Rope. Dump Rope sends it all the way down in the corner. Back over to the far side corner is Tome. Tome trying to get it through traffic to Dump Rope, but it bounced past her. Fighting up the near side boards here. Dump Rope real up close and personal to Hogstead. Hogstead skating across far side. Passes over through the stick of Welch. Welch puts one on net. Misses wide right. Back behind the net now. Hogstead sends it to LeBlanc. LeBlanc can't keep the zone. Pushes it back up though, waiting for the zone to clear. She's skating it in. Skates her on one girl. Skates her on another, but that one girl flew in on her 3 o'clock and poke checked it away. Back over the near side corner. Dump Rope fighting for position and the puck. Moorhead sends up the far side boards. Turl off a line change. Back there would be the first one after it. Turl skating with it near side. Dump and chase now as we get a line change. Everybody but Turl is switching, and it's going to be an icing.
Looks like LeBlanc might have caught something in her helmet there, so she's adjusting something over there.
And is she?
Catching a wind. Yeah, she went off a little awkwardly there, but looks like she's just catching.
Like she hit her head or something, you mean? Or just
I think they collided when she was going in for the shot there. Collided with the Moorhead girl, but.
Oh, gotcha. Well, hopefully she's good. Face off by Oim over to the near side of Turl. Back up to the blue line corner. Now all the way back down over to the far side. Rademacher and Johnson down there, sent behind Delaney now. Oim has control of the puck. Oim getting met by 2 Moorhead girls. And Moorhead takes it off the boards. Referee's hands in the pocket. Zone cleared, though. Nice job by Beal getting in there to push it off into the neutral zone. Moorhead has to reset. Oim puts pressure on it, so it makes her dump it down into the far side. Johnson with it behind the net. Stops the versus pass. Sends it up to Rademacher. Rademacher had poke checked away. Taken away in neutral now by Moorhead. Cross ice pass through traffic. Picked up by Moorhead, but back up to the near side right in front of us. Beal flying in there to try to get after it. All the way down over to the far side. Johnson fighting for position of it. Gets up to Rademacher. Rademacher tips to the blue line. Shot from the blue line. Covered up and saved by Delaney. 10:20 left in the first period. 1-0. 17-minute periods for a district game. Almost said division. I think people had understood, though.
Division district.
Tomato. Har on the face-off in the far side circle on our defensive side. Won by the Spuds. Centering pass back down. Har broke that up. Gets to Westfall. Westfall tips it over to Horton. Horton skating with it near side. Dishes it down in the zone. It's going to be a chase. Har turning on the Jets to get up there. Has a girl back behind the net. Fighting for the puck behind the net. And flung out to the near side. Moorhead with it. Skating up near side boards. Passed out to center ice. Back skating is Turl. Shot off the shin guards of Turl. Trying to get the zone cleared was Har, but banged back down in the corner. All the way over to the far side to Tome. Tome sends it cross ice to Horton. Horton has control of it. Dumps it down, dump and chase.
Waving
off icing. We're really close. We can hear the referee really well, but now on a rush on the far side. This girl's got a head of steam. Slingshot engaged, skating over far side. Johnson turning and chasing. Poke checks it away over to the far side, taken away by Dump Rope. Dump Rope skating up just off the skates of Westfall. Dump Rope putting a couple moves on, skating over far side. It's a 1-on-4, skating in, off-angle shot. Fires across the face of the goalie, back to the blue line corner, kept in by Johnson. Johnson sends it down into the near side. Hogstead giving chase back behind the net, trying to box out Method. Dump Rope there to take it away as one of the Moorhead girls took it out of the scrum. Dump Rope centering pass to Lila. Couldn't quite handle it out front, so Moorhead coming the other direction now. Tip pass up to one of the Moorhead girls, but poke checked away by Dump Rope. Dump Rope gets his zone cleared. Now Welch has it. Puck's bouncing up in the air. Picked up by Dump Rope. Dump Rope has Hogstead on her left. Passes to Hogstead center ice. Hogstead loads up, fires in a shot. Puck loose. Rebound back behind the net. Well, Moorhead's going to have it. Fans on it. Welch back there to help. Hogstead skating with it now near side. Centering pass all the way up to the blue line. Johnson bangs it off the boards trying to get down to Welch. Welch sends it down into the corner. Dump Rope gives chase, but backhand pass all the way up to the far side where Moorhead's going to take control of it. 8 minutes left in the first period. Oh, got pushed around Johnson. She's skating in. Centering pass. One-timer deflected by LeBlanc. Down near side board, skating up with his LeBlanc over to Dump Rope. Just out of reach of Dump Rope. She's going to try to stick with it, but pushed back into neutral. Hogstead has it. Hogstead flings it down back into the offensive end. And we're getting a line change. Beal skating on. Rademacher skating on. LeBlanc stays out there. Johnson, or Oym and Turl out there. Picked up by Oym. Trying to get all the way down now by Moorhead. LeBeast with it back behind the net. LeBeast passes cross ice to Rademacher. Picked up by Moorhead. Shot on net. Delaney covered it up with the glove. Froze the puck. 7:27 left in the first period. Might have been across the face of her, but she reached out and fielded that grounder essentially.
That's what we're talking about. This no second chances there. She wasn't taking.
Yes,
listening to us.
I don't mind that. Face off won by Moorhead. Shot to the left side of Delaney. LeBlanc has it now down in the near side corner. Beal fighting for position. Sent back up to the blue line. Moorhead picks it up. Loads up a blue line shot off the shin guards of Oym. Another shot. Saved Delaney. Covers it up. 7:10 left in the first. Off the chest and dropped it down in front of her and covered it up. Good position for Delaney there. She slid over to her right side and was able to stop that center mass shot. Oym on the face-off now. All the way back to the blue line. Zone kept by the Spuds. All the way back behind the net now. Tome trying to get after it. Moorhead has it. Centering pass attempt broken up by Tome. Out to Rademacher. Rademacher skating up far side. Has LeBlanc and Beal on her left. LeBlanc kicks it up to herself up the far side. Lost control of it. Fighting for position now. Oym gets in there to try to scoop it off the boards. 3 Spuds picked up by Rademacher. She dumps it down into the corner. Moorhead has it now. Beal on the near side. As the girl passes it back behind the net. Rademacher there to poke check it away at the bottom of the face-off circle. Zone kept by LeBlanc. And fighting for it at the blue line, but zone cleared. Har comes in off a line change. Bats it up to Rademacher. Just dumps it down. Was that out of play?
Yeah, I think it just got the blue one.
Oh,
either
that
or the coach. Yeah.
No, the blue pad that you can't really. Oh, now you can see it when I turn the camera. Be like a baseball game where the fan interference, referee or the coach just reaches out for it. Neutral zone face-off, won by Har, but it's going to be taken away now by Moorhead. Moorhead skating with it near side. Number 3 has it, poke checked away by Turl. Centering pass broken up by Har. Fighting for it out in front of Delaney. Moorhead's going to have it down in the far side corner. Now back to the blue line corner for Moorhead. Hard deflects that shot / pass. Moorhead will take it. Skating with it. Flings it over to the near side boards. Back skating is Turl. Turl bats it across over to Har. Har catches it in stride. She's skating it in now. Loads it, fires in a shot wide right. Near side corner now. Horton going in there with Har. Back to Turl at the blue line. Couldn't be kept in, but Johnson back there give chase. She'll be the first one there, skating it out in front of Delaney. Having a battle with the Moorhead girl down in the near side corner. It's a game of keep away. And looks like Moorhead came out of that game of keep away with it. Trying to send it to the blue line. Shot deflected off the skates, dump rope. Johnson down in the corner now. Dump rope picks it up, hits the side of the cage over to the far side. 5 minutes, 10 seconds left in the first. Westfall trying to get it across, but picked off by Moorhead, who dumps it down off the shin guards Johnson. Now Westfall with it, sends it across ice, intercepted again, trying to get it to Horton. Dump rope flew in there, put a shoulder into a girl, but wasn't enough to draw a penalty, luckily. Dump rope with it now, passes up towards Hogstead. Sniper took down Lila, she's getting back up. Hogstead giving chase over on the far side, makes the girl stop, reverse pass over in the corner. Dump rope trying to help, kept in by Lila. Over on the far side now, all the way to the near side. Moorhead trying to get the puck advanced, but kept in the zone by LeBlanc. LeBlanc dumps it back down behind the net. 4.5 minutes left in the first. Tolm at the blue line. Now towards Lila. Lila sends it kind of down towards center. Oh, just about broken up by Hogstead right up in front. Or broke up the pass, I should say, but just about took control of it. Tolm gets it back into neutral. Tolm with it far side, sends it cross ice. Oof, LeBlanc avoided collision there. She peeled off of that one. Pass over to Dump Rope. Dump Rope puts a couple moves on. She's out front, fires a shot. Goal. Top shelf.
Love side, top shelf.
Dump
nice.
Rope. So nice puck movement there by the ladies. Nice finishing touch there by Aaliyah Dump Rope. Brings this game 2-0 now in favor of Brainerd Little Falls.
Yeah, pretty good moves in between three Moorhead girls. Just was able to get that shot off and clean top corner.
So 3:56 left in the first period. Brainerd Little Falls with a 2-0 lead. Keep moving the puck, keep cycling it. Nice job, ladies. On the face-off was Oim. Won by Oim. Rademacher sends it up into the zone. Trying to keep the zone, but couldn't was Oim. Passes it back to Turl. Turl passes cross ice over to Johnson. Johnson bangs it off the boards to Rademacher. Rademacher turns and skates over center with it. Gets it in the zone, right into traffic. Sent over to Oim. Now taken away by number 3. She's skating over far side. Back skating is Johnson. Johnson turns and skates with her as that girl tried like a box-out skate method and got taken down by the sniper. Johnson with it back behind the net, skating near side, bangs it off the boards, trying to get it over towards Beal. No, but Johnson taking it herself. Flying up the near side boards, now down into the corner, but overtaken by one of the Moorhead girls. And slingshot engaged, but pushed off her course by Johnson and Beal. Down to the near side, centering pass, just out in front of number 4. Johnson was there, though, on D. Up to the far side boards. Rademacher gets the zone cleared. Picked up by Moorhead as they're waiting for their zone to clear. As they're skating around, Oim trying to get a stick on her. Banged off the referee's leg. Back to Johnson. Now down in the corner.
Going for
icing. 2:39 left in the first period. Defensive zone face-off coming here. Shots on goal right now, what I have, if they're accurate, are 4 for Moorhead, 6 for Brainerd Little Falls. And that, again, is the official unofficial. We don't have Eric Welch to yell at for the official score count, or the official shot count today. Shot from the blue line, wide left, back behind the net. LeBlanc picks it up, pushes up the far side boards to Har. Har tries to dish it up to LeBlanc just out in front of her, so Moorhead's going to take control of it. She's back skating, looking for something to do with it. LeBlanc putting on a good defensive move there to keep the puck away from Moorhead. Passed out in front of Westfall. Now over the far side boards. Tolm fighting for it up against the boards. Westfall in there. Kind of playing ping pong back and forth between sticks and skates, but coming out of there was hard, but poke checked away at the red line. Fired in a shot from the red line, pushed off by the stick of Delaney over to the near side. Oh! She's getting up, LeBlanc, and luckily feet and shins first. I combined those and said feast first. But she got right up. Went into the boards pretty hard, though.
Yeah.
1:45 left in the first period. Puck up the blue line corner now. Moorhead trying to send it down, but off the skates of Tolm. Moorhead has control of it now. Send a shot on Delaney. Covers it up easily for a save with 1:34 left in the first.
Some errant passes that ended up straight in front of our net there and on the wrong side of our defenders.
And luckily, they didn't really get too clean of shots. Otherwise, they had kind of some wide open alleys there. Glad to see the ball got up. She popped right up. So she wasn't getting up slow by any means. She went down harder than Bo Oim did in the penalty box the other day.
And that was hard.
And he popped right up too, though. So dump rope with it far side, taken away now by the Spuds. Tipped out of there by dump rope to Hogstead. Hogstead pushes it up, trying to get it to herself, but just out of reach. And now Moorhead has it, enters the zone. Poke checked away on the far side by Johnson. Welch fighting for it up there. Now Johnson boxes the girl out and takes it back behind the net. Man, getting hooked a little bit was Johnson, but sticks with it. Taken away by Moorhead. Back behind the net over to the far side. Turtle's going to be the first one there with two Moorhead girls right there trying to fling it up to Welch. Couldn't quite get it to her. Puck floating around the blue line. Moorhead loads it, fires in a shot. Pad kicked off by Delaney. Dump rope with it now. Sends it cross ice towards center with Hogstead. Hogstead trying to swat that girl off her like a fly and sticks with it. Passes it back, but behind, so it's going to be an offsides if we touch it, but they didn't. Kicked off the skate of Hogstead. Johnson's going to pick it up. 28 seconds left in the. Look at their clock runs like ours does.
We got a penalty for something.
We got a penalty coming. So Delaney's skating off right now for a sixth attacker, but it's going to be touched up now.
I missed too many.
I don't know. I missed.
Number 11's going in for something. I just seen her arm.
Oh, high stick.
I was going to say that arm went up way over there, and I didn't see the puck around. Whatever they're calling, but we got a power play for the next 18 seconds of this period. And
then do the math. How many of the next period? Minute 42. Face-off on power play is Oim. Rademacher out there on the far side forward. Pass back to Tome. Tome tries to pass it across ice to LeBlanc. LeBlanc has it. Beal fighting position out front. Back to Tome. Tome loads up, fires in a shot. Save. Rebound attempt over to the left. Nobody home. Oim skating over to the near side. Sent all the way over to the far side. Rademacher's going to keep it in. Oh, through her stick. And that doesn't matter. It's the end of the period.
So 141 left in the penalty.
Wow, we were
three. So it was a point something seconds.
It must have been a rounding error there. Otherwise,
I think all look like fools. No.
I think my Montevideo math was quite on there. So 17 minutes left, or 17 minutes to come here for the second period. 2-0 going into the second. Brainerd Little Falls is going to be on a power play. The first power play proved successful for them. And a top shelf goal. Who were the goals by? Was it Aaliyah or both of them, right?
Yep, so the first one was 3 seconds left in the power play. She got it on the top.
That's right.
I think both goals are in the
top side corner.
Glove side corner.
Same spot I told Delaney I asked her, were you there when I asked her before the game? I said, can you reach your left hand out like this? What? Did your glove reach that top corner? Huh? I said, yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
So after one, whether it's accurate or not, is 5 for Moorhead, 7 for Brainerd Little Falls. I might have missed a couple for Brainerd. I don't know if I wrote down the actual goal shots. I did on a couple of them, but I'm sure Jer Bear will give us game sheets like he usually does afterwards if he's able to. And Brittany enters it into a database, and I don't know what she does with it, but quiet in here tonight, though.
Yeah, when that goes, there's no music or anything in here. When it goes quiet, it's like dead quiet.
Quiet and quiet. Maybe Eric wants to give us he's pretending not to listen too, or maybe he actually doesn't hear me because he's talking, but give us a intermission report. If they clean the ice, we'll try to get him, because he was talking to me earlier about how he really wants to get on the microphone, and he wishes I would let him.
Well,
someday.
Save that for special occasions.
Yes. Yeah, we don't want him to outshine us.
Yeah.
And then take our spots. Delaney giving knucks to their goalie. Skating down to the left-hand side. Brittany said, hop hooray after the first goal. Lynn, way to go, Lady Warriors. Clapping, woot, woot. These are after the goals, I'm guessing. So starting out the second period, power play unit. Har and Hogstead are on the wings. Dump rope on the dot. Tome and LeBlanc and their defensive pair. Face-off won by dump rope. Back to Tome. Tome has it sent up, trying to get it to dump rope. Does get it through traffic to dump rope. Taken now by Tome. Tome patient with it. Passes cross ice to LeBlanc. LeBlanc tip passes dump rope. Dump rope to Hogstead. Hogstead back to dump rope. Dump rope fires a shot. Save. Ooh. Pushed off to the near side. That was a nice puck movement by the ladies. Tome down in the corner keeps it in as the sniper took down one of the defenders. Dump rope back to Tome. Tome passes through traffic to Hogstead. Missed, went through the stick, but now back up to the corner to LeBlanc. LeBlanc to Tome. Tome's going to look for a corner, finds it, fires in a shot. Saved, puck loose out front, swiped out of there by Moorhead over to the near side corner. 1 minute left in the power play for Brainerd Little Falls. Dump rope swats it back over to the near side corner, picked up by Moorhead. All the way to the far side. Looked like Ellie's head got
Hogstead had a
whipped back, hooked by the stick. So. And Tome has it now. She's looking for dump rope center ice. Dump rope skating it up center. Passes over to Hogstead. Hogstead fires a shot off the elbow of one of the defenders. 34 seconds left in the power play. Taken by Moorhead, but powered through there by Hogstead. But sent it right to Moorhead. Dump rope defensive pressure there.
Nope.
No penalties. The girl got taken down by the sniper apparently. 18 seconds left in the power play. Giving chase was Oim, broken up by Rademacher's exiting pass. But now over the far side, back skating is LeBlanc and Tome. This girl's skating up far side. Shot hits the side of the cage, puck loose out front, swiped out of there by Tome.
Power play's over, so.
Back to full strength. Now sent down towards the net, but picked up by LeBlanc. LeBlanc skating with it now, puts a move on one girl. She's skating up near side, sends it down on net, pushed off the stick of the goalie. Coming the other direction now. Pass up to number 2. She's skating it there, lost control of it at neutral, but picked up by number 5, taken away by Har. Har fighting for control over it in the near side corner. Sent on Delaney through the 5 hole, but luckily it was a off angle. So there, that was she's getting the 5-hole goals out of there, but skating across center, strong side, left side, shot, center mass, saved by Delaney.
Yeah, if she was angled just a little bit different, that might have been a different way, but deflected off her leg and went wide.
Look, was it wide or was it 5? To me, it looked 5-hole, but
it was 5-hole, but I think it deflected off her leg and
just slid wide direction. Yeah. Brittany says, "Have you not?" Brittany says, "Have you not figured out that isn't me?" Yes, I know. It's my children. Shot, saved, kicked off. That was through a bunch of traffic for a lot of deflection opportunities, but Moorhead has control of it now. Skating, puts on another shot, covered up by Delaney. Kitty paws it, freezes the puck. 14:22 left in the second. The old kitty paw cover up.
Yeah, Moorhead's putting some pressure on here, trying to get something going, but
Brainerd going to switch up the line here. Going in is hard on the dot. Westfall out there with Horton. Shot deflected by Westfall. Johnson and Turl out there on defense. Cross ice centering pass. Girls open. Fires a shot. Kicked off by Delaney over to the near side. Feel like she had that left side open. And Delaney had her leg out in the right spot at the right time, I guess. Horton hits the ice but takes the girl with her. Now, neutral zone. A sniper took down Westfall. Their bodies are hitting the floor. Sticks are hitting the floor. Shot off the chest of Turl. Turl's trying to get the puck cleared. And does right to Har. Har flying in there, and I missed it because it about tipped over the tripod. Shot on goal. No. Save. Yeah. Covered up by the goalie. I just about tipped the tripod over. So, all right, 13:42 left in the second. Nice take there by Har, as they say in the basketball world. Way to drive the lane and go.
Yeah, she almost got it through the 5-hole there. Yeah. Just closed it up in the right.
Goalie sat down at the right time. On the face-off, his dump rope taken by Moorhead. Back behind the net goes Moorhead over to the far side. Passing it up the boards. Getting the zone cleared, but back skating is LeBlanc. LeBlanc passes it up to Hogstead. Hogstead looking to pass cross ice to Welch, and does, but we were offsides. Must have been. Even the girls are scrunching their faces like, what? And even
I think everybody's surprised on that one.
Even Amber Alert Eric just said, what? So I didn't see it. I don't feel like other people did either. So neutral zone face-off. Dump rope now. Taken by Moorhead, as they're skating down, fires in a wobbler shot over the top of Delaney.
Punches it wide.
You got to teach her how to field those fly balls, I guess.
That was coming in high.
16 tried to fire in a shot way wide right. Pinned up against the boards now. LeBlanc had her up with Hogstead. Now Moorhead has it, fires in a shot, center mass save.
Yeah, that thing was coming in, what do they call them, moon balls in football? That thing was coming straight down on top of the goal.
Yeah, she
punched it away.
Pushed it off with her blocker and her stick. I could see one of those like hitting wrong and just falling right down her arm. But for that one there, it worked out. Face-off won by Moorhead. Moorhead passes down in the corner, taken away by Hogstead as the Blau is down there playing defense. Pass over towards Welch. Welch is going to try to play it off the rebound off the boards. Sends it off the boards, gives chase down into the near side corner. Skating up the near side corner now was Moorhead, but Welch making her stop and change paths. Dump rope giving chase to this number 4. She's skating in, pushed off, poke checked by Tome. Welch getting tripped up, hand staying in pockets, incidental hockey contact. And fighting for it was dump rope, sent over to the near side, picked up by Moorhead. Pass towards center ice, Moorhead advancing the puck into the zone. Dump passes to 4, back to over towards number 7, but poke checked away nicely by Tome. Back up to the blue line, centering pass. Shot on net, covered up by Delaney. As Tome gives the girl a little extra shove there at the end, sends her into the crease.
Yep, Moorhead's trying to find spending some time in the goal, just a different way, I guess.
Yeah, they are spending a little bit more time in our defensive side here now, though. Mm-hmm. 12 minutes and 7 seconds left in the second period. Face-off taken by Moorhead, but now taken away by Johnson. Johnson sends it cross ice right behind this referee. Down in the corner now. Back behind the net. Turl giving chase, but Moorhead's going to be there first. Turl pushing. What is that girl doing?
I was like, that's got to be a penalty there. Yeah. Smacking her with a stick there.
Yeah, literally like axe handle chopping her.
Yep. She's like, what was that? I didn't do anything.
Yeah. Turl looked at her like, what is going on here? She took the butt end of the stick a couple times to the face, but
yeah, I don't think number 12 knew she was standing right by the stripes there. So.
So power play opportunity coming here again with 11:44 left in the second period. See if we can capitalize on that's what you call a dumb penalty. The running into each other, knocking each other over, tripping each other, those just happen, but those are preventable.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can capitalize on this face-off. Won by Oim. Tip pass back to from Rademacher to shot. Where's the puck?
Oim
has it. Oh, there's the puck. Back of the corner. Oim passes it up now to Turl. Can't keep it in. Johnson back skating with it now. Waiting to set something up. Johnson over to Rademacher. Right? I can't see behind the referee. Rademacher dumps it back down behind the net. Oim giving chase. Westfall on the near side, or far side. Waiting for the puck to sneak out. Rademacher fighting for control of it. Does get it over in the near side. Passes it back up to the blue line. Just out of reach of Johnson. 1:25 left in the power play. As Johnson skates it all the way back. Stops, reverses pass. Comes up the near side. Rademacher back skating, waiting for the puck. Through her stick now, down to the far, all the way down the other end, on the near side. 1 minute, 10 seconds left in the power play. Back and forth goes Moorhead, now picked off by Rademacher. Rademacher dishes it down into the corner. Moorhead comes out with it. Gets the zone cleared, picked up now by Rademacher, just dumps it down into the zone. 50 seconds left in the power play for Brainerd Little Falls. Rademacher tips it off in front, nobody out front to pick it up. Now back to Tome. Tome has it at the blue line, sends it down into the corner, giving chase is Rademacher back behind the net. Rademacher trying to centering pass, broken up by Moorhead. Now taken away by Moorhead. 30 seconds left and coming the other direction is Moorhead. Dump rope comes in off the line change. Hogstead out there as well with LeBlanc, Tome, and Rademacher. Pass cross ice to LeBlanc from Tome. Tome back, trying to get it back to Ellie. Ellie passes over to Rademacher. Rademacher's got a little bit of room, dumps it down in the corner, goes for a line change, skating on his Har. 10 seconds left in the power play. Back behind the net now over to the near side blue line. Tome sends it down into the corner. Parr picks it up, fires in a shot. Save, rebound attempt, nobody there. Another backhand shot across the right-hand side of the goalie by Hogstead.
Full strength now.
Full strength hockey. Back to the corner, now back to Tome. Tome being patient with it, passes it down to dump rope. Dump rope back to LeBlanc. LeBlanc back down to dump rope. Dump rope. Dump passes back down to Hogstead. Hogstead back passes over to dump rope. Dump rope back to the blue line. Just out of reach of LeBlanc. And zone cleared. So back skating was Tome, passing it up to dump rope. Dump rope sends it down for a dump and change. Back behind the net is Moorhead. 9 minutes and 5 seconds left in the second period. Oh, just about stolen away by Har. Tried the backdoor pickpocket. And now skating down to the near side is Moorhead. Moorhead centering pass, but only person there was LeBeast. And LeBeast gets the zone cleared. Moorhead has it, sends it down. Entering the zone is 14. Fires in a shot, glove save. Delaney, she hugs it tight. 8:42 left in the second.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time down in the zone, but nothing, not really producing many shots there.
No.
Couldn't quite control it.
Had a few, there were a lot of nice passing, and yeah, like I said, didn't really find the alley to fire one towards the net. Oim on the face-off. Face-off taken by Moorhead, and loads up, fires in a blue line shot, deflected over to the left-hand side of Delaney, back behind the net. Welch stops, sends it over. That's Johnson.
Yeah, that's Isla.
1-5, 1-3. Same thing from
They're
this
both
angle.
out there, so.
Yes. Oh, skating off the boards is Moorhead. Fires in a shot. Kick saved by Delaney, I believe. No, sent out to the center is Moorhead. Rounding the corner. Puck loose out in front. Getting pile drove from the behind was Isla. But Delaney covers it up to freeze the puck. Yeah, that's Johnson. They got cross-checked from behind, but...
It looked like on that slow roller, Horton and Lila both tipped over the top of the puck there, but no harm, no foul.
On the face-off now, defensive zone was Oim. Over towards Turtle. Turtle had her stick tied up, trying to get it to Horton. Horton to Welch. Welch getting the zone cleared, just dumps it up, just out of reach of everybody. No ice. Down in the far side corner, she skates around towards the near side. Welch puts on the defensive pressure, makes her dump it up. Now coming up the near side boards is number 4. Pass cross ice. Poke checked away by Turtle at the blue line. Zone cleared by Turtle. Moorhead sends it across ice, picked off by Rademacher. Rademacher skated it in, and poke check taken away, but right off the bench now is LeBlanc. She's giving chase, checking her 6. Flings it over towards Johnson. Johnson's going to have it on the near side boards. Right back, kind of playing pass back and forth here. Cross ice pass now, pushed off by Moorhead, but LeBlanc is going to be there. LeBlanc tries to peel it off the boards as the puck just put on the brakes and stopped. Back to the blue line. Pass to Moorhead. Moorhead tries to fire in a deflection shot. Puck loose and towards the blue shot.
Delaney dives on it.
Save.
That thing was just sitting just out of Delaney's reach there, and it just slowly trickled towards her.
Well, those are those dirty deflections that are just bouncing everywhere.
Yeah, Delaney did a good job there. As soon as she seen it close enough, she just dove right on it.
Kitty pounced on that one. Didn't fall back on her heels like that one. She took a shot to the helmet and then tipped backwards in the last game. Back behind the net now is Tome. Tome sends it up to Beal. Slapped out of there by Moorhead. Centering pass attempted, but nobody there besides LeBlanc. LeBlanc has it skating up the near side now. She's looking for someone to pass to. Fires in a pass/shot. Rademacher puts on a shot. Save, goalie pushed off to the near side corner. Well, that's the dirty deflection we were looking for there. Back behind the net now. Beal up in the far side. Westfall going to try to get a stick. She's narrowly avoiding a hook, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Entering the zone, shot missed wide left, banged off the backboards up to LeBlanc. LeBlanc off the skates of Beal. Shot on net, deflected by Tome before it could get to Delaney. Tome has it behind the net, stops reverses pass, passes it up to LeBlanc. Back to Tome behind the net. Tome sends it up near side towards McKenna. Taken now by Moorhead as they're skating towards center. Puts a couple moves on, still has control of it, but not really, I guess. And another shot. Pushed off. I think it was wide right. Delaney had her glove out there, but was wide of net. had that right side open, but enough defensive stick pressure by the ladies so they couldn't get a solid shot off. Puck bouncing around now, flying up there trying to intercept it. In stride was LeBlanc. Now LeBlanc takes control of it, sends it down. It's going to be an icing.
Yep, icing.
5:39 left in the second. We're going to have defense's own face-off coming here. Line change, Hogsted skate out there with dump rope. Johnson and Turtle, the law offices, and Welch following up.
Looks like they're playing around with the lineup for the last two lines there. A couple different combinations, but
trying to find the one that fits the best.
Nope.
And face-off was won by Brainerd. Now Hogsted fighting for control of it. 3 of us bunched up there in the center. Down at the blue line, Welch getting in there, trying to get after the puck, putting the stick on a couple of girls. Pushed up against the boards. Now Hogsted doing a little retaliation shove there as the puck's right in front of us. And up close and personal. And fighting for control of the puck is Dump Rope. Dump Rope takes it. Things are getting chippy. At least it looks like, because we're right by them here.
The girls are, Stripes are letting them play it out, but
it appears that way. Saw a few extracurriculars in there, but we were literally a foot away, so it's easy to see them, I guess.
Yep.
Banged off the boards now. Moorhead sends it down into behind the net. Turtle scoops it up, gets poke checked away. Turtle giving some extra pushes, then just got hit in the face by a stick again. Is that the same girl that did it before? Shot towards Delaney, pushed over to the far side. Turtle looked at the ref again, like, what's going on here?
Number 12 is the culprit of the first one. So.
Yeah, I guess we'll pay attention next time. The next stick that hits her in the face, I guess. Back behind the referee down in the corner. Dump Rope fighting for it. And taking down, the girl drug Johnson down with her after she hit the ice. And I think tempers are starting to show a little bit out there.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a little bit more chippy of a game. I think Moorhead kind of figuring out they're not going to skate around us, so they're getting physical for sure.
Yeah, well, the girls just got to get physical back. I guess keep it within the parameters.
Yep. So far,
the
parameters.
Yeah, so far we haven't got caught on the couple extracurriculars, but they've had a few more than we have that they haven't called either. So.
Yep, been pretty even back ways.
I'd think so. Now back to Westfall. Westfall over the near side, getting poke checked away up against the near side boards. Moorhead skating up near side. Harv has her pass it off over to the center ice. Skating in, getting pushed off the puck now by LeBlanc. And that girl's literally like hitting LeBlanc as her stick's tangled in her legs. And they're just, here comes Har. She like punched her in the back.
Yeah.
Did you see that? Like closed fist puncher. LeBlanc has it now. Skating over to Tome. Tome has it to Westfall. Westfall dumps it down into the zone. Puck cleared now over to the far side. Back skating is LeBlanc. Tome skating down with her. Har's going to fly, try to help out 1-on-3. And LeBlanc makes her cough the puck up. Back behind the net now is Tome. Tome skating with it far side. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left in the second period. Tome gets the zone cleared. Taken away now by Moorhead. Moorhead back down in the zone. Centering pass broken up by LeBlanc. LeBlanc's got a little bit of room here. She's skating over near side. Dumps it down as she had 2 girls converging on her. And a lot of defense between her and her teammates. Oim trying to give chase now. Coming off the bench is Beal. The girl skated right around. Now Oim still giving chase. Back skating was Johnson. Turtle poke checks it away up towards Beal. Over to the near side. Shot across the face of Delaney. Picked up by Turtle. Turtle skating with it far side. Now skating towards us. Gets taken up by the sniper. Out of Rademacher. Rademacher trying to get it down into the zone. Taken by Moorhead. Moorhead skating down. Oim got a stick in there. Coming towards us, and Rademacher dumps it back down. All the way down. Now number 3 is going to take it and skate with it back behind the net. Beal there to make her stop and reverse pass. Oim flying in there. Trying to keep the zone now. Back skating was Johnson. Turtle back there back skating too. Beal skating back on D as well. Beal has it now, trying to get the zone cleared, and does. Beal has control of it, passes across ice to Rademacher. Rademacher putting a couple moves on, trying to get through 2 defenders. Taken by Moorhead. 2 minutes left in the second period. Girl wide open out in front now, but she had to stop and wait. Fired in a shot over the top of Delaney. Over to the far side now. Pushed up against the boards. Who's over there? Turtle fighting for it. Shot backhand in the face. Nets off the moorings. In the face. Delaney in the face.
Yeah, it looks like we were kind of sitting back there, and Delaney just got it off the face there to keep it out of the goal. But
she didn't fall backwards that time, at least.
She stood, kind of headbutted it down on the ground there.
So, you got the, starting line back out there. Dump rope, Hogsted, Welch, LeBlanc, and Tome. Face-off won by dump rope. Hogsted fighting for the puck. Puck loose out, back in the far side face-off circle. Now back to the blue line. Kind of fanned on, but sent down by Moorhead. Moorhead skating across center ice. Now putting a couple moves on, fires in a shot, saved. Okay, good. I
think it was off the face and just bounced up out of her glove there for a second.
Because I saw, I thought it was a save, but then I saw movement. I was like, that did not go 5-hole, I hope. Dropped down.
Almost looked like she caught it and threw it back up in the air for a second.
Now she's getting cocky now.
Yeah.
1:23 left in the second period. Defense's own faceoff won by Brainerd Little Falls. Tome passes it up the boards through the stick of Welch, but gets his zone cleared. Now over to the far side. Stop and reverse and pass is Moorhead skating up the near side boards now. Back skating is Tome. 5 trying to fling it up off the boards, but Tome there to take that away. Dump rope fighting for it down in the corner. Sent on net, pushed off by the pad of Delaney. Back behind the net is Tome. Tome has it now. 52 seconds left in the second period. Hogsted trying to pass it up the dump rope. Dump rope tips it up. She's got a foot race here, but a little too far behind the net. But dump rope is there first. Far side corner, passing to Hogsted. Hogsted loads up, fires in a shot over the top of the net. Over to the near side corner now. Back behind the referee. All the way over to the far side. Back up to LeBlanc. LeBlanc tips it back down to Hogsted. Hogsted looking for someone to pass to. Kept in by LeBlanc. LeBlanc over to Tome. Tome passes across the dump rope. Dump rope fan on a one-timer. She had the goal written all over that. That was good form. But couldn't quite get all the stick on it. 10 seconds left in the second. And it'll be icing.
Yeah, it looked like Leah had just seen it go back offside, so she wasn't going to touch it right there in the center ice. But, yeah, it was a good passing attempt and timer attempt. But I think her stick hit just before the ice and bounced over the puck. So
if she could have connected with that one, that would have been like a Barry Bonds-esque. That was a good swing, good follow through, yes. So on the face-off now is Har. 7.7 seconds left in the second. Lots of S's in that sentence. Face-off taken by Moorhead. Back behind the net. Westfall giving chase, pushing her up against the boards. Sent up to the far side, and that'll be the end of the second period. So 2-0 after 2.
Yeah, we're going to take a little break here and see if there's tempers are going to cool down a little bit. That was a much more physical second period than we've seen.
Yeah, it was actually. It seems the tempers cooled down a little bit even towards the end of it, but
no. Well, after that one girl got called for I don't know, jabbing her stick into Scarlett or Isla or Scarlett or whoever that was there.
It was Scarlett, and then she got hit again in the face and looked back over again like, what is going on here? Brittany says she barely tipped on her heels. You're being quite dramatic. I don't know. I think it was a funny one, but.
You want something to drink?
No, I'm good. I think we'll probably just mute it here anyway since it's so quiet. So
yeah, it's you can hear a pin drop in this place.
And I don't really have a whole lot to say right now anyway, so we'll come back. Stick with us.
All right.
I had to turn the mics on so you can hear my daughter just screaming people's names. Ashley. So these parents recording next to us for Moorhead are also goalie parents.
Yep.
She asked, she's like, were you keeping track of shots? I said, yeah, but I feel like I missed a lot. I only have one written down for us. And she's like, you had more than one. I said, are you goalie parents? She said, yes. Well, at least it feels like more than one. I was like, I think it probably was.
Yeah.
I just forgot to write them down. So the official, unofficial count I feel is way off, but like they thought, and I kind of feel too, that it was more. We had more in the first period and they had more in the second, but I don't feel like we had as many as them in the second. They had 12 in the second, and I don't think we had 12. I feel like maybe we had 4 or 5, something like that. Hey, that was really zoomed in on you too. That was a good. We could pause it right there, and that could be your profile picture. So, again, the official, unofficial. So, the...
Yeah, I think being a goalie parent, the just wide shots might have been a little...
I said that, too. I said, well, I know we've shot a few down in that direction. I don't know if they're actually shots, but I understand.
Oh, yeah.
Brittany counts the shots that are over the net, but if Delaney touches them, so...
Well, if the goalie gets a piece of it, there's always that chance it takes that deflection.
True. Brittany said Sheila over there pumping the girls up. Yeah, and she didn't even go to the bar before this. She came straight to the rink, she said.
No.
And she actually did. She was here. She said she didn't like driving at night, so she's just heading to the rink.
Yeah, the flashing lights out there in Fargo were anytime you hit one of those bridges, they're like, watch for ice. So.
Oh, yeah. I suppose, yeah, you were in Fargo first. There's Delaney. And Rademacher. And Wiggum Welch.
Whole lot of attitudes.
Yep. They're having fun. They're doing TikToks now. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah,
What was that?
I don't know. I do not know.
Me neither.
Well, that stick that I got Alicia just before the game here, she's using the brand new one. And
perfect.
It's approved because the last couple games she's been saying she's been shooting muffins at the net, whatever that means.
Yeah.
And she wasn't baking anything today. She was actually shooting pretty hard. So
that was a different flex too, then, or just a different?
No,
it's a different number, but
same flex, but the end of it's more hook, so you can get some easier shots off. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you might have found the new stick for her then.
Nope, she's a picky one. So if I picked it out, I was worried it would definitely be a no.
Oh yeah, that's usually how it goes.
Yeah. We said the guy at Shields was approving of that one for a winger, so she's hopefully.
Yeah.
I told the guy I'm coming back next in a couple days if she doesn't like it. So she
returning so it'll be back again, just like a misfit toy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know anything about hockey, so like even when we got Delaney Breezers, we looked at Shields in the last tournament in Fargo, and I was like, I feel like we're gonna go to pure hockey because I don't know how these should fit or anything. And give it to the professionals. Did you play hockey? I think I've asked you this before.
No, I didn't play hockey.
Yeah, I thought we were on the same playing field as far as whether we can play hockey or not. So
I've watched a ton of it. I just never could skate.
Yeah.
So
I didn't even watch a whole lot of it. My buddies in Mankato, they all grew up in Northfield, so they loved hockey, and they watched it, and it's kind of like, hockey, whatever. We play NHL on the PlayStation, but...
Well, you can learn a lot on that game.
Oh, yeah. That's what I say. I always mashed the B button right in front of the net for rebound, and now I see it's exactly what should be done.
Yep.
So starting the second period, looks like it's going to be Oim on the dot, Rademacher and Beal as the forwards, and Johnson and Turl, defensive spot. Rademacher over there with their brand new stick. Face-off won by Oim. Back over to Beal, back to Oim, back to Johnson from Turl. Now Johnson has it. She stops, reverses paths. Fresh sheet of ice, freshly zammed. Pushed up against the far side boards. Skating around the near side. Moorhead skating up now. Center, back skating was Johnson and Turl. Rademacher got in there to slow her up, push her off to the far side. Shot across the face of Delaney. So like that, they might have counted that as a shot. I don't know, but I'm not. And Moorhead skating with it out front of the net now through traffic. Shot deflected off the shin guard of Johnson, it looked like. Yeah. Beal fighting for it down behind the referee, trying to get the zone cleared. Don't worry, we can't see what's going on either. Puck sneaks out to center where Johnson has it, gets met by number 4, but keeps control of it, skates across far side. Launches one in, waving off icing. It's going to be a dump and chase.
Oh, the net there.
Rebound off the back, but not there. Oh, sniper took down LeBlanc. Ice is slippery, in the words of Nick Harrigus. Dump rope passes cross ice, a little behind Hogstead. Hogstead going to fight for position of it, but now Moorhead has it. Sent all the way down into the corner. Dump rope with it, sends it over to the far side to Tome. Tome trying to get it up to Hogstead, dump rope. Flying around neutral now. Moorhead picks it up. Moorhead skating down in the zone. Near side, just out of reach of LeBlanc. Still down in the corner. Back out to the blue line. Loads up, fires in a shot. Deflected, knocked out of the air. Didn't make it to Delaney. That was a scary one. Over to the far side. Now Moorhead has control of the puck again. Fired in a shot wide left. Up against the near side boards now. Sent cross ice. Zone cleared by Hogstead. All the way down back behind the net. Spending a lot of time in our defensive side here. 15 minutes left in the second period. Hogstead was looking to change that. Does get it out to neutral, but it'll be right to Moorhead. Moorhead passes cross ice. Picked off by Lilo Wiggum-Welch. Lila's flying in. Fires in a shot. Gloved out of the sky, but I think that would have been wide right.
No.
14:51 left in the third period. Scoreless. Was it a scoreless second period, too? Both goals come in the first period, I believe?
Yep, both goals came in the first, and then a couple power plays in the second, but couldn't capitalize on those.
Yeah, speaking of that, tempers have calmed a little bit so far, it looks like, but it's going to go all the way down for an icing. That guy, because that is Bo. Is that Bo?
No.
No, that guy looks like Bo. Because that is Bo. And I was like, no, Bo's right there. In the penalty box. Oh, that's him up there? The big-headed little kid. Face-off taken by Moorhead. Back behind the net goes Moorhead. Stops, reverses pass. Horton on the near side. McKenna pushes her off towards the near side. Turtle back skating. Poke checked away by Oim. Pushed away now by Westfall down in the far side corner. Moorhead's going to take it back behind the net. Moorhead advances the puck up to the zone, skated around a couple of our girls, passes over to the far side. Johnson pushing her off to the far side. Back behind the net, but Johnson keeping the defensive pressure on her, keeping a shoulder on her. Back up to the blue line, firing a shot. Glove save, Delaney. I think that would have found top corner if she wouldn't have been there, so.
Yeah, so it looks like she can reach that top corner.
She can.
You're getting her to stretch out a little bit.
I did. I asked her if she could do it earlier today, and maybe she did hear me.
Huh? They say they don't learn from us, but, there are signs.
Yes. I would say she knows everything she knows from me, but she wouldn't know a whole lot if that's true. Face-off was taken by Brainerd over to the far side, picked up, sent over to Haar, catching it in stride, has Beal to her left, Rademacher on her right, fires in a shot over the top of the net, back behind the net now, fighting for position was Rademacher. Haar trying to get over there now. Moorhead back behind the net. Sent up now, catching it in stride is number 4. She's pushing it up, back skating are LeBlanc and Tome. Pushed off by Tome, back to the blue line. Sent cross ice towards Beal, picked up by LeBlanc. LeBlanc skating up, Sniper took a girl down. She's got some help now with nobody out in front of her. Strong side, left side, centering pass, broken up off the skates on the defender. Oof, LeBlanc again. She went down harder than Bo Oim in the penalty box, but she's getting back up. That might be our new saying for the year. She's skating off. And luckily, again, hit feet first into the boards, but Haar skating in now. Strong side, left side, but gets poke checked away at the blue line. Moorhead now skating it up. Beal giving chase over on the far side. Back skating is Johnson and Turtle and Tome. Defensive line shift up. Out front, fired in a shot. Top shelf goal. There's that glove side high we were just talking about. To bring this game 2-1 with 12:53 left in the game. So offensive pressure proving to be a good deal for Moorhead here as they opened up their side of the scoring now early on in the third period. I suppose about a third of the way through the third period, but we need to get a little more offensive pressure here down in this end. Off the stick of Turl. Turl trying to control it, banged off the glass towards Hogstead. Hogstead fighting for position, but sent away by Moorhead. Moorhead on a rush now, back skating is Johnson and Turl. Pushing off to the far side by Johnson. Back behind the net, picked up by Dump Rope. Dump Rope has it, skates over towards center, sticks flying everywhere. Off the stick of one of the Moorhead girls. It's over in the corner, back down all the way over to the near side. Turl tries to send it up to Hogstead. Hogstead has it, passes it up to Dump Rope. Dump Rope just out in front, passes back over to Welch, back to Dump Rope. Dump Rope stops, reverses pass. Being patient with it up in the far side, trying to control it. Up at the blue line, swatting away are both Moorhead and Dump Rope. Dump Rope's got 2 girls on her, 3 girls on her now as Moorhead takes it. Passes it up, stopped by Turl, but that probably helped Moorhead out as it would have been behind the Moorhead girl. Now she's skating across far side, shot, saved Delaney, back over to the far side. Johnson with it back behind the net now. Stops, goes the other direction. Johnson getting defensive pressure back behind the net. Over to the near side is Turl. Turl passes cross ice, getting it through traffic, trying to get it to Dump Rope, but she had a girl right on her. They're playing that man stick-em defense on Dump Rope. Welch flings it down into the zone, can't quite control it, but sticks it with the puck. Cleared now by Moorhead. Back to Tome. Welch tries to dump it back down. William giving chase, flung over to the near side corner. Horton trying to get after the puck. Back behind the net goes Moorhead, skating up, skate through the zone, skate around now to the near side, down into the corner. Where is the puck? Oh, back behind over the far side. I look at the camera for a second, puck loose out front. Horton trying to get the zone cleared. Zone was cleared. Yeah, offsides. I look down at the camera for like a split second, and I lose control of where, the angle of where the puck's at. So,
well, that puck came off that stick pretty slow, so it slowly rolled around there. But it's been a pretty fast-paced third period here.
I was thinking this period's actually going fairly quick. So neutral zone face-off, 10:46 left in the game, 2-1 now. Favor of Brainerd Little Falls. Sent down to the far side by McKenna. Moorhead has it back behind the net. Moorhead advancing the puck, passing up to number 2, back skating our Tome and LeBlanc. Flying in there is McKenna to break up that pass. But 13 has it off the sticks and skates. The girls tipped out of there by LeBlanc. Skating up near side boards. Horton tries to get it to LeBlanc. LeBlanc has it, pushes it to herself, but gets tangled up with 4 defenders. And pass cross ice through the skates of Moorhead, but picked up by LeBlanc. LeBlanc pushes it around one girl. Passes it up towards Tome, or Oim, but taken away by Moorhead. Coming the other direction now. Back skating is Tome and LeBlanc. Cross ice pass was a errant pass by Moorhead. Now puck's bouncing up on the far side boards. Moorhead fighting for it and has it, sends it, tries to send it down. Moorhead has it again. Another shot across the face of Delaney down in the near side corner. LeBlanc clears the zone. That might be on.
Just wide.
No, she tipped it up though, so no ice. Full line change now. Haar, Rademacher, Beal, Johnson, and Turl out there on defense. Turl giving chase, has control of the puck, stops, reverses pass, sends it over to the far side to Rademacher. Rademacher trying to swat it off out of that corner. Back down.
Haar goes down over there, but she's getting back up.
Sniper took her down. Well, she's tangled up. It looked like a little bit, huh? Back behind the net now is Johnson. Johnson advancing the puck up far side. Caught up in the skates of Rademacher. Rademacher tips it over to Haar. Haar has it in a little bit of a rush. Has Beal on her left-hand side. Just dump and chase now. Over to the far side. Rademacher trying to get it. Rademacher has it. Sends it all the way over to the near side corner. Beal's going to try to get over there. Shovel it off the boards to Turl. Turl accidentally hit it right into that girl, but she lost control of it. Now down into the corner. Giving chase is Haar. Rademacher there to cut her off, but passed up to the far side. Johnson kept the zone. Down into the corner again. Nobody's down there, though, except for a lot of white jerseys and then Rademacher all by herself. Johnson has it. Sends it back up. Rademacher enters the zone with it. Sends it on net. Covered up by the goalie.
Good rolling puck towards the net there.
Yeah,
Covered up by their goalie.
We could have used a greasy one, but so defense or offensive zone faceoff coming. 8:16 left in the game. Hogstead back out there with Welch on the forwards, dump rope on the dot, LeBlanc and Tome on defense. Faceoff won by Moorhead. Tome does a nice box out move there to keep the puck away from the ensuing rusher on Moorhead. Back to LeBlanc. LeBlanc cross ice pass to Welch. Welch giving chase, trying to get after it. Dump rope has it now. Dump rope skating across center ice. Fires in a shot. Paddle save. Puck loose out front. It's in the blue. Rebound attempt. Shot. Save. Pushed off now in the blue. Slapper by LeBlanc. Didn't make it through traffic. Coming the other direction now. Dump rope flying back up there to help out in defense as she had her defenseman back skating. Coming around the near side now is LeBlanc. LeBlanc puts one on net. Pushed off by the goalie. Over to the far side is dump rope. Back to the blue line corner is Tome. Tome back to dump rope. Dump rope skating across the center ice. Fires in a shot off the face of the girl. Knocked out of the air by Oim. Hogstead's going to get called for a cross check here. So we got to touch it up. And we're going to be going on a penalty kill. That was another one of them that the referee had to be looking right at her as she gave the old shove. So 7:17 left.
Yeah, it's one of those penalties that we didn't really need to take.
No. Hopefully it's not going to prove too costly, but our penalty kill unit skating out there of Tome, LeBlanc, Westfall, and Oim. Defensive zone faceoff coming here. Oim on the dot. Faceoff won by Moorhead. Pass back up to the blue line. Tip pass back to the corner. Back down into the corner to Moorhead. Getting on the attack was Oim, but back to the blue line. Passing cross ice. Westfall giving chase up to the corner. Centering pass broken up by Tome. Tome puts one down. It might be on net.
Yep.
So nice job by Tome to kill off a few seconds here. And now they're giving chase on the defensive side, or on our offensive end. Oim makes a girl stop. Reverse pass. Sent up the far side boards. Trying to catch a girl in stride, but can't quite do it. Out of reach of LeBlanc. LeBlanc with it now. Down in the corner. LeBlanc flings it up off the boards. Oim tries to get a stick on it. Back to Tome. Tome
puts
sends
it on
it down.
net.
Another one on net. So another nice job killing off some time. 1 minute, 5 seconds left in the power play. Coming the other direction now. Dump rope back out there with Rademacher. Tome on the far side defensive. Shot, glove, save, Delaney.
Killed off a minute so far in the penalty kill, so doing an all right job there.
57 seconds left in the penalty kill. Keep that up. Even with a little bit of offensive pressure. A couple of long-range shots on net. We'll take them. Dump rope on the face-off. Won by Moorhead. Back out of the blue line. Shot over the top of Delaney. Down into the near side corner. Moorhead passes cross ice. Moorhead back up in the corner. Sends it back down. Back behind the referee. Can't see what's going on. Dump rope gets the zone cleared. 40 seconds left in the power play. Or penalty kill. Round in the corner is Moorhead. Passes it up the boards to the near side. Zone cleared by Turl, but picked up by Moorhead. Skated in across, fires in a shot. Glove save Delaney.
Just by her fingertips there. The whole
yes, that
side
was,
over here.
Yeah.
Stop breathing for a second.
She looked confident in it, but that one scared me. Had the whole right side of the net open.
Looked like she snow coned that one. That was
26 seconds left in the penalty kill. Face-off won by Moorhead. Fired a shot over the top of the net. Rebound out back behind the net. Picked up by Turl. Turl skating up with it now. Trying to get the zone cleared. Pickpocketed by Moorhead. Back at the blue line corner. Moorhead launches in another shot. Wide left. Over to the near side. 10 seconds left in the penalty. 3 has it skated around Oim. Loads up, fires in a shot off the chest guard of Turl. 2 seconds left in the power play, or penalty kill. Back to full strength. Hogstead skates back on the ice and knocks a girl over the second she skated on. Back by the net.
That one was definitely a little bit more incidental. So.
Yeah, I think so. I didn't even see what happened. I just saw a girl falling over and Hogstead standing over her. So.
Yep, I don't think that girl seen her coming out of the box and got tangled up with her stick or something.
So 5 minutes and 9 seconds left in the game. Offensive zone face-off coming here. Haar out there on the dot. Rademacher, Beal, offensive pair. LeBlanc and Tome on defense. Face-off taken by Moorhead, coming the other direction now. Has a girl on the right-hand side, passes it behind her off the skates of her defender, and it's going to be offsides. So bang, bang play. It's getting chilly in here now.
Yeah. They got frosted garage doors behind us with the windows.
Yeah, it didn't.
Almost looks like they're open.
Yeah, it didn't really feel that cold up until now. Maybe got a draft coming in here. It's cold
Waved off icing
here.
for that one. Going all the way down.
Well, back behind the net now. Haar putting on some pressure, trying to get the puck out front. Puck loose out front, but Moorhead has control of it in the crease. Send up the far side. Yard sale. Stick lost by Moorhead girl. Now Haar has it off the board. Strong side, left side. Fires in a shot. Hits the pipe. And left side of the net. Centering pass attempt back behind the net. Over to the far side now. 4.5 minutes left in the game. Moorhead catches it in stride. Back skating are Tome and LeBlanc. Skating off to the far side. Tome tries to push her off. It's a nice defensive move. Puck loose. Bouncing on. Covered up by Delaney. LeBlanc and Tome tag team a girl. And, well, they're talking to LeBlanc. That girl literally just pushed her right in front of the ref. But hometown reffing, I guess. So
just wondered what their weekend plans were.
Yeah, maybe. But then the ref was smiling, too. So they might have just been saying, cool it. 4:18 left in the game. Dump rope on the faceoff. Welch out there with Hogstead and Johnson and Turl. Down into the corner, fighting for the puck is Hogstead with 2-3 Moorhead girls all the way back down behind the net. Turl's giving chase. Now to Welch. Welch trying to get the zone cleared. Gets it up towards Dump Rope. Dump Rope can't quite get it out. Welch has a girl tied up just so Dump Rope can pass it up, but taken away by Moorhead. Putting on a couple moves in the middle. Fanned on it off the defensive pressure from Johnson. Back behind the referee. Something's going on. Can't tell what, but Moorhead has it now at the point. Fires in a shot. Save Delaney. She slid across to the left. 3:41 left in the game. Moorhead again piling on some shots here.
Yeah, the game's definitely getting physical. I think we had 3 or 4 scrums in the corner there and fighting for the puck. And
about the same time in the second period, maybe a little more time left in the second period is when the aggression started coming out. So face-off won by Moorhead. Shot from the top, over the top of the net. Back behind the net now is Turl. Turl bangs it up off the far side, getting it towards Welch. Welch fans on it on the near side or far side, taken by Moorhead. Moorhead hit the side of the cage. Dump rope with it back behind the net. Dump rope skating near side. 14 poke checks it away. Johnson or Turl back there, centering pass out front. Johnson was there, but number 4 was as well. Welch trying to fight for position over on the far side boards. Dump rope passes up to Hogstead. Just out of reach of Hogstead, but she sticks with it. She's on a rush now, trying to puts a move on, fires in a 5-hole save. She lost control of it, but that was almost could have.
Yeah, I think that girl lost her edge because her stick was stuck in Ellie's armpit there for a little while, but didn't get the call on that one. But good attempt.
Good opportunity. Like I said, it was almost like a change-up in softball where couldn't quite get a shot off, and it slow rolled, but covered up the 5-hole. On the face-off is Oim. Taken by Brainerd. LeBlanc's going to step into this one. Try to fight for position. Defender hits her knees. Westfall keeps it down in the zone. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the game. Moorhead with the puck skating near side now. Oim poke checks it back to Moorhead though. Now all the way down to the near side. Picked up by LeBlanc. LeBlanc cross ice pass to Tome. Tome sends it up to Westfall. Westfall just dishes it down.
Sniper takes out Moorhead there.
There are a lot of snipers in the rafters today. There's no high vantage point for us to sit, but the sniper is alive and well in the rafters. 2 minutes and 24 seconds left. Moorhead just passing around. Gets it up to a girl on the near side. Just threw her stick, though. Picked up off the boards. LeBlanc tries to get it there. Shot. I don't know if that made it to Delaney or not, but picked up now by Moorhead again. Moorhead down in the corner.
I think LeBeast got right in the way there, but that shot just wide.
Pushed off to the left, a little grazed by Delaney's pad. Now over to the far side. Westfall getting pinned up against the boards. Oim flew in there. Tome passes cross ice to LeBlanc. LeBlanc gets his zone cleared, trying to get it to Horton, but picked up by Moorhead again. Now back to Moorhead. Moorhead skating near side. She's stopping, looking for someone to pass to down in the corner. Centering pass all the way across. Fires in a shot. Pushed off to the right. I think she missed wide right. On near side boards, 1.5 minutes left. Their goalie's still in the net, trying to get it out of the zone here. But picked up by Moorhead, skated in, centering pass, broken up by Owen, back behind the net now. Tome giving chase. She'll be the first one there, but right on top of her.
That might just wide of the goal. No touch by the goalie on that one, so
Nope.
we're going for an icing.
1:19 left in the game. Brainerd Little Falls with a 1-goal lead here, with a lot of offensive pressure being put on by Moorhead, and they call a timeout, and that goalie's going to be skating out, I'm guessing, and they're going to be skating 6 skaters. But that's what I guessed against Fergus, too, and they didn't do it. So it goes to show I don't know squat about hockey and hockey logic.
Well, 119. I don't think they're going to be keeping her in the net for long.
I would think they'd probably – can they just keep her right on the bench? I don't know how that works.
Yeah, they can. As long as if the puck drop was closer to their net, I don't think they would.
Oh, right. But we're on
our end.
I would think they would, but – because offensive zone face or defensive zone face-off coming. Again, 1:19 left in the game, and if you wanted to meditate right now, you could, because it's so quiet in here. I said meditate, Eric. He's giggling over there.
Nope, somebody's setting off a car alarm outside just because it's too quiet.
Yeah, I was just going to say, thank you for breaking the silence. I suppose I could put it on the ladies over here. Holy cats, 33 people watching. Yeah. Eric, would you like to talk to the 33 people watching? Let us know how this game's going? Okay. Can't say I didn't offer now. So the girls skate back out to the right. Rademacher, Beal, Johnson, Turl, and Haar. 1:19 left. Laney skates back to her net. Their goalie looks like she's staying on the bench. She's giving knucks to her teammates. They skate 6 skaters out. So, empty net for Moorhead. I was going to say they don't get 7, though.
No.
As their 7th skater skates back to the bench. On the faceoff is Haar. Won by Moorhead. Back to the blue line corner. Pass cross ice. One-timer shot deflected over to the far side. Scarlett lost her stick. It's sitting out in front of Delaney. Beal tries to get after it down into the corner.
Scarlett got her stick back, so.
And she's after the puck now. Back behind the net. Centering pass out to the blue line. Shot. Save. Goal. Back behind Delaney. Knocked down and it fell right behind her. And it is 2-2.
57 seconds left in the third period. That's
You do overtime in district games, right?
I believe so. Well, no, they can tie, so I don't know if that's...
Oh. Yeah, so I don't know if they play in overtime or... Either way, we have 57 seconds left to either score a goal or get scored on, but the starting line is out there now of Hogstead, Dump Rope, Welch, Tome, and LeBlanc. Their goalie back in, obviously, as it's 2-2. Just under a minute left. Face-off won by Moorhead. Loose down in neutral. Over to the near side corner now. Sent across ice. Picked up by Moorhead. Moorhead passes off. Back over, trying to get it to LeBlanc. LeBlanc lost control of it over to the near side corner. 38 seconds left in the game. Back behind the net now. Dump rope. No, that's LeBlanc. Has it. Tries to get up to dump rope. Dump rope gets his own cleared. And it's offside. It's 30 seconds left in the game. Neutral zone face-off coming. Same line staying out there. Dump rope's going to be on the face-off. Hogstead near side. Forward. Welch far side. Tome far side defense. LeBlanc on the near side. Face-off won by dump rope. Back pass over to Tome. Tome passes off the boards up towards Welch. Tipped off of Welch to Hogstead. Hogstead kind of overskated it. Now coming the other direction. But picked up by Tome. 18 seconds left. Welch has it on the far side boards. Flings one down, but picked up by Moorhead. Now back down in the zone, up into neutral. 9 seconds left in the game. Moorhead skating in. Shot on net, pushed off by the stick of Delaney. Over to the far side. 3 seconds left in the game. 2 seconds back behind the net, and that's going to be the end of regulation. And we'll see.
Well, it looks like everybody's sitting tight, so we're trying to see if
overtime
might be a 1 overtime period.
I feel like district games are overtime.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Flopping sides. Thought he said.
Yep, I think so.
So alongside, Delaney's still staying down there, but she's not joining her team. She's just standing down at the net, skating circles. There she goes now.
Looking like she's a little upset with that last one that just snuck in. That was a bad bounce, straight down behind her.
I was going to say it went over her back, I think it looked like from here, but looks like Coach Katie's pointing Delaney down to the left, so she'll be on the left goal. 5-minute overtime, it looks like here.
Do they usually do the 5-on-5 or do they
4-on-4? I
4-on-4, yeah.
Looked like shots were in the favor of them 8-7 in that period, but again, official, unofficial. What are they saying? Close the door? No. So, yeah, obviously it will be a sudden death overtime as usual. And I don't know if I guess we're not there yet, if they'd do a shootout in district game or not.
Well, I think they would have to. I think these have to be decided.
That's kind of what I was thinking. So I don't know if they do. It looks like 5-on-5 overtime. Then they do a
4-on-4.
4-on-4, maybe. I don't know. Oh, we got to turn up the intensity here that we had at the beginning of the game. We kind of fell flat there towards the end.
Yeah, we got to get the momentum back on our side. We've been kind of reeling the last two periods.
Yeah, started off hot, but yeah, I said the last 2 periods even. On the face-off is dump rope to start the overtime period. Won by Moorhead. Welch trying to get after the puck in the near side. Flung all the way down. 4 has it. Pushed up against far side boards is Tome. Tome giving chase. Has her back behind the net. A wraparound attempt. Shot saved. Delaney covers it up. Freezes the puck. OT. Hockey mom's over there saying barn burner. Barn burner. Same personnel out there. Dump rope on the face-off. Wins it over towards LeBlanc. Fighting for it up against far side boards. LeBlanc has it. Sends it cross ice. Trying to get it to Welch. But back behind her. Kept in the zone now. Tome has control of the puck. Tome tries to fling it up to Hogstead, but puck was bouncing around. Banged off the boards. Moorhead has control of it now. Fired in a shot. Kicked off by Delaney over to the near side. Here comes Dump Rope with it. Dump Rope has Hogstead out front. Passes to Hogstead. And Hogstead or Dump Rope gets tangled up. Down in the corner now is Hogstead. Hogstead centering pass attempt taken away by Moorhead. Moorhead coming the other way now. Flinged all the way down on net. So they're going to give chase now. First one there will be LeBlanc. LeBlanc bangs it off the boards towards Welch. Welch has it. Welch passes cross ice over to Johnson. That's Rademacher. Fired in a shot now. Missed wide right over to the near side corner. Rademacher giving chase. Moorhead with it. Sends it back into the near side corner. Tipped up now to Tome. Tome has it. Sends it down. Trying to get it to Rademacher. Rademacher has it in the zone. Trying to pass over to Oyen, but broken up by Moorhead. And coming the other direction now is Moorhead. Fired in a shot wide left over to the near side now. Tome has it. Flings it up off the boards. Trying to get it to Rademacher. Rademacher trying to get out and get the zone cleared. And picked off, taken away by Moorhead. But here comes Tome. Tome skating with it now. Has Rademacher on the right. Passed it out in front of Rademacher. Couldn't quite get a handle on it. Centering pass out front. Trying to get it to Tome. Tome had her stick tangled up. 3 minutes left in the overtime period. Banged off the boards now. Kept the zone out, or kept the zone clear was Johnson. Sent all the way down to the far side. Tome Tome tried to clear the puck and it ricocheted off a shin guard and just about went in. Delaney was does that count as a shot? And then shot on net, pushed off by Delaney over to the near side. Back to the point, blue line, another shot, deflection, puck loose, shot. Another shot, rebound attempt, puck loose out front, cleared out of there. Beal's trying to get a stick on it, fanning on it. Does get it back to the blue, but zone not cleared. Back down in the corner. We got a good lady on her. Shot wide right. They're starting to pepper. Centering pass. Puck loose up front. Fanned on by Beal. Over to the far side. Skating it in. Fired in a shot. Saved Delaney. Pushed off behind the net. Now back over to the near side. Back to the blue line. Zone
Just out.
cleared finally. Hey, there's 2 minutes left in the overtime. And spending most of this overtime in our defensive side. So zone cleared by Tome.
Looks like it's on goal.
It's on goal, so we got a
Fresh
line
skaters.
change coming in, though. All the way down by Moorhead, tipped by Turl. Actually, I favored Moorhead a little bit there, but taken now by Turl up to Har. Har passes across the ice to Hogstead. Hogstead skating, tries to pass it off, deflected by Moorhead. Turl skating with it now, tries to dump it down in the zone, gets it back behind the net. 1:30 left in overtime. Kept in by LeBlanc. That zone picked up, kept by Har. Har all by herself, puts a move on one girl, puts a move on another, fires in a shot, save goalie. Now Har puts on another shot, hits the side of the cage or back. It looked like it was in from here. Over to the far side, 1:10 left in overtime. Hogstead with it on the far side, dumps it back down in the corner, picked up by Moorhead. Moorhead picks it up, but LeBlanc puts a stick on it to break up that rush. Still skating far side. Turl helps out on the defensive spot.
54
and
seconds left.
Back behind the net.
Pushes it.
Pass. Ooh, fanned on by 14. And another shot fanned on. Another 14 picks it up again. Fires in a shot. Missed wide right. Over to the far side. LeBlanc pushed the girl to the ice. Coming the other direction now. Banged off the boards to Dump Rope. Dump Rope catches it in stride. Skating near side. Over to Har. 33 seconds left. Har puts on a shot over the top of the net. Now over to Hogstead. 30 seconds left. Hogstead couldn't get a stick on it. Now it catches the girl in stride. It's a 2-on-1 now. Back skating all by herself is LeBlanc. Going to the 3-on-1 shot. Goal. All right, 3-on-1 at the end.
Yeah, it looked like we went in for a line change and just let them walk in.
So, Brainerd Falls with their last game of the regular season falls to Moorhead. So there you have a loss in their district column, but still lock up the number 1 seed in the district tournament. It looks like they're going to need that first round bye the way this game went.
Yeah, Moorhead is now the number 2 seed if I'm not mistaken, and then
so they're going to have tough competition in Fergus Falls, Moorhead now, and Delaney skating off the ice and not being a very good team player as the other goalie's trying to talk to her, and she, this should be a fun ride home. And yeah,
I feel for you.
She should be over here with her team, so that's on her. But our next game is at this exact same rink on Friday, so it'll be against all A squad, so hopefully the ladies come out firing against those teams because they're going to be relentless, so just like this team was. So thanks for joining me, Chad. We'll get home at midnight and come back here in a day and a half.
Fun times.
Thanks for watching. Watch for deer.